Eduardo Camavinga contacted by Arsenal. Having broke onto the scene at just 16 years of age versus Paris Saint-Germain, Eduardo Camavinga is one of the most highly coveted young midfielders in the world. So are reports linking him to an Arsenal transfer legitimate? Also, what has Fabrizio Romano said on the future of Hector Bellerin? And who will be Arsenal's next right back? Join me today as we discuss all things Arsenal Football Club. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Baz14 and welcome back to your boys channel. The question for you guys in the comments is, if you could sign one central midfielder for Arsenal this summer, who would it be and why? Give me realistic options down below in the comments and let's get into this video. Right, yo, first things first, Eduardo Camavinga, Arsenal potential transfer. Eduardo Camavinga, the French baller, he is 18 years of age and this guy has some high potential. As Alexis Bernard from Le 10 Sport dropped a bomb exclusive, Arsenal are doing everything possible to sign Rennes midfielder Eduardo Camavinga and have made the 18-year-old their top priority of the summer. It seems very unlikely the player will cost less than 50 million euros. In terms of reliability, it's pretty hit and miss, because while he has got Arsenal transfers wrong in the past, in terms of William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes and Nicolas Pepe, this guy was spot on and pretty early in all of those transfers. So quite clearly when it comes to French transfers and Arsenal Football Club, this guy seems to know what he's talking about. Okay, hold it right there for a second. Before we proceed, if you can go down there and smash a like on the video, I'd appreciate that, and most importantly subscribe to your boy if you are new. We are very close to 40,000 subscribers, so don't be slacking. Go down there, it's free of charge, it's quick things. Make that button grey and make my day, much appreciation. But in terms of the player in question, Eduardo Camavinga, 18 years of age from Rennes, 1 year left on his contract. But despite only having that 1 year left on his contract, we're saying 50 million euros is the price tag for a guy with 1 year left on his contract. That is a lot of money, and I can clearly see why. This guy is one of the most highly rated midfielders in the world, wanted by Real Madrid, wanted by Bayern Munich, wanted by all the big clubs. So why Arsenal? Why would Eduardo Camavinga want to come to a club that's not even going to be in European football next season? Why, Eduardo? Why? You've even had the reliable Chris Wheatley come out straight away and say reports in France suggested that Arsenal will prioritise Rennes starlet Eduardo Camavinga as their main transfer target this summer. However, Football London has spoken to a source close to the player who have dismissed the reports as absolute rubbish. But then again, in the past, when it comes to Arsenal transfers out of Ligue 1, these English sources, they're normally behind. Prime example is last year. Gabriel Magalhaes is an Arsenal player, and that's all I'm going to say. But what about Arsenal's main source, the Arsenal GOAT for transfers, the AFC Bet? What have they said? Eduardo Camavinga is open to playing in the Premier League for a club that matches his style and can guarantee him regular playtime. European football is an element in the decision making, but not necessary. The player will make a decision at the end of the season. Okay, AFC Bell, are you giving me hope as an Arsenal fan? Are you telling me that we could sign Eduardo Camavinga? Essentially what they're saying here is that Arsenal might just want Camavinga and he would want to come to the Premier League, but the main thing is going to be regular playing minutes. Because if he goes to Bayern Munich, if he goes to Man City or any of these big clubs, is he going to be a starter straight away? At 18 years of age, I highly doubt it. But with the biggest European teams all being in massive debt and Arsenal having a bit of money to spend and an owner Stan Kroenke who might want to get the fans back on his slide, as much as I personally believe this transfer is not going to happen, it is very possible that we could sign Eduardo Camavinga and bring him to the Emirates to get Arsenal fans excited one more time. But what are your own thoughts on Eduardo Camavinga, and would you take him Arsenal? 18 years of age, is he the right player that Arsenal need in that central midfield? Now the reason why I personally don't think that transfer is going to happen is mainly because of this man here, Yves Bissouma. According to Chris Wheatley, Yves Bissouma, who shares the same agent as Nicolas Pepe, is seen as a potential long-term partner to Thomas Partey in midfield. Now I'm not saying that Bissouma is a better player than Camavinga. It's a far more realistic transfer than Camavinga, 24 years of age, as well as that with Premier League experience, it makes more sense for Arsenal. And with all the English media reports all saying the same things, that, you know, Bissouma is going to be Arsenal's main midfield target this summer, I think the player we're going to go for is Yves Bissouma. But of course, as always, your boy could be wrong. I'm not always right, but you know what? Most of the time, I am. Okay, let's not be cocky now. But if you were given the choice, who would you rather sign in midfield? Yves Bissouma or Eduardo Camavinga? Both central midfielders, both with great potential, but who do you want to see at Arsenal? Let's discuss down below. Bissouma could be available for just €30 million this summer, half the price Lyon were demanding for the midfielder 12 months ago, according to L'Equipe. Transfer is only a month away, and now we're talking Houssem Aouar. This is deja vu. Now don't get it twisted, of course I would still love to see Houssem Aouar at Arsenal. I just think the fact that Arsenal not even in European football next season, and with the clubs like Juventus and Real Madrid all wanting Houssem Aouar, I just don't see him coming to Arsenal, unfortunately, my guys. But are you still on that Houssem Aouar hype train, and do you want to see him at Arsenal this summer? Because €30 million is definitely in Arsenal's price range, so if Arsenal pay the money, it could happen, lads. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Moving on, lads, let's discuss the future of the Arsenal right back. Right now we have Hector Bellerin, we've got Cedric Soares, we've got Callum Chambers, but let's focus in on Hector Bellerin. With Fabrizio Romano confirming there is a huge chance that Hector Bellerin will leave Arsenal this summer. Mr. Here We Go is giving us a low-key here we go, because he's confirmed on numerous occasions that Arsenal most likely are going to let go of Hector Bellerin, and I've even heard some reports claiming that the likes of Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona all want Hector Bellerin. I don't know why, but you know what, my guys, if you offer the right money, take him away, he's all yours. I'll tell you what, he'll be a great model for your kits. But in terms of Bellerin and his replacement, Mark Owen is claiming Arsenal wants a new right back and are among clubs eyeing Norwich's Max Aaron's. They also like Emerson Royal, who plays for Real Betis but is jointly owned by Barcelona. Now that Emerson Royal thing there, that's a bit difficult because, as I said, he's joint owned by Real Betis and Barcelona, so who actually owns this guy? Who do we have to contact to buy this guy? But in terms of Norwich's Max Aaron's, I've watched him play a few times and I'll tell you what, he might just be the one, because he's only 21 years of age, he's a Premier League experienced player having played one season, he's an English proven player as well, and overall having watched him play a few times live, I can straight away see what exactly Arsenal see in him, because going forward he is a great dribbler, he's great on the 1v1 duels, and he has a very good eye for a cross as well. My only concern with Max Aaron is his defensive capabilities, and does he have the facilities to lock out Premier League wingers? I'm not quite sure, but that's just your boy's opinion. But in your opinion, who do you want to see Arsenal sign as that right back? Max Aaron's, Tariq Lamptey, you've got Emerson Royal, and a few other names as well. Hector Bellerin is set to leave, so who do you want as a right back? Give me some names down below in the comments. And finally, let's go for the Arsenal vs Chelsea predicted lineup and team news. Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea on form, and Arsenal out of place, we've not won since 2012. Whoopie-doo, I'm looking forward to this one. First things first, in terms of the Arsenal team news, I don't believe we're going to risk David Luiz. I think yes, he might be fit, but I think this game might just come a little bit too soon for his return to Stamford Bridge. And as well as that, the other player that looks set to miss out is Granit Xhaka. I just don't think Arsenal risk a player who of course got injured in that warm-up against Villarreal, and if he's not fully fit, what's the point of rushing him back in a game that, as I said, for Arsenal just does not matter. And apart from that, it seems like Arsenal have a fully fit and available first team, but the shame is it doesn't even matter. But yeah, in terms of your boys Arsenal predicted lineup, I have gone for Bernd Leno in goal, back for Cedric, Chambers, Gabriel and Saka, the midfield pivot of Elneny and Partey, Smith Rowe, Pepe and Martinelli playing behind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It's a very interesting team. I mean, if Hector Bellerin is going to leave Arsenal, what's the point of even playing anymore? Let's give some minutes to Cedric Soares. In terms of left back, if Currentini is not 100%, what's the point of risking him? Let him fully recuperate instead. And also, Bukayo Saka did play pretty well against West Brom in that left back, so let's keep it that way. Elneny comes for Granit Xhaka because of his absence. I don't want to see Danny Ceballos anywhere near this Arsenal first team. Smith Rowe for me is going to start over Odegaard. He's just got his first Premier League goal, so let's make it 2 out of 2. Pepe at right winger because Bukayo Saka is a left back, and Martinelli, what do I need to say? Let's play Gabriel Martinelli. For Mikel Arteta, he has no more excuses not to play Gabriel Martinelli, because I want this Pele's godson to be fully fit and fully sharp going into next season. And so for me, the more minutes he plays for Arsenal Football Club, the better he's going to be for Arsenal Football Club. And up front, I've gone for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but I quite easily could have gone for Alexandre Lacazette. But what would you go for in terms of your own Arsenal predicted lineups? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And as well as that, what are your predictions for the game? Because your boy is not comfortable or confident whatsoever. On one side, you got Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea on fire, in form, in the Champions League final, in the FA Cup final. These men are on job right now. And then you've got Arsenal struggling in the corner, barely making it into the top 8. But Arsenal, if you can pull off a miracle, and if we can somehow in some way pull over a double over Chelsea in one of our worst seasons ever, then I would love that Amazon Prime delivery to arrive of Arsenal's first win at Stamford Bridge since 2012. Arsenal, it's over to you. But there you guys go, that is the video there and there. If you have enjoyed, make sure to go down there and show some love, smash it like, and also don't forget to subscribe to your boy if you are new. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always, and if you want to follow your boy on social media, the links will be down below in the description. But that was the latest Arsenal news. I hope you have enjoyed, and tomorrow we have Chelsea. I'm not looking forward to it, but I will still be doing a watch long, so I will see you guys there in a bit.